Hi guys, my name's Troy and welcome to Troy's Unexplained. Right now we're just outside the Ascot house. Anyone who lives in Toowoomba knows about the Ascot house. It's probably one of our most famous allegedly haunted houses. The house can be traced right back until around the 1800s, where it was first owned by Frederick Holborn. I'm pausing a lot here because there's a few people around at the moment, just outside, and yeah, I'm not really sure if they're like happy that I'm filming. Obviously, they know that I'm filming. Anyway, so the house can be traced back to the 1800s. It was first owned by Frederick Holborn. It's now, I believe, a rented property, private residence. They used to do tours and everything. They no longer do them, from what I have tried to find out. The place used to host weddings. It used to have these massive dinner parties, ballroom events, and there's a staircase in the house. I'm not sure whether the staircase still exists now, but there was, leading up to the second story, and people would report being touched on the shoulder by an invisible presence. Some people were shoved on the staircase. Some people reported feeling almost frozen, like on the staircase, or all of a sudden there'd be cold spots on the staircase. Just looking at the building, it's still an amazing building. It looks beautiful to this day. I'll try and show you a bit in a minute. The most famous ghost of Ascot House would have to be Maggie Hume. It is believed that Maggie was a maid employed at Ascot by Frederick Holborn. The story goes, well, there's numerous stories about how Maggie died. The one that seems to get the most believable is that she found out she was pregnant. She was very young at the time, but the story goes that it was believed that she committed suicide. She couldn't deal with the pregnancy, being so young, and there's all rumours to who the father of the child could have been, but we won't go there. You can look all that up. But people, right up until today, people still see ghostly figures at the Ascot house. Whether or not at night you're walking past and you see a shadow, or you see a face, people have reported seeing apparitions at the house. People staring out through the windows. Some people say it's the ghost of Maggie. Who knows? But I'm going to try and give you a sneak peek at the house. Feels a little strange. Maybe it's because I haven't done many of these videos, but yeah, there's a lot of it's a weird feeling. Let's just put it that way. But I will. Right now, I'm going to try and show you the house. How do we do this? Okay, so let's go and take a quick look, shall we? It's still a beautiful, amazing building to me. I'd certainly move in. So yeah, people have reported seeing all strange, shadowy figures walking past this house overnight. I probably can't really get. It was originally a single-story house, and was later the second story was later added. This is Toowoomba's, one of Toowoomba's most famous haunted houses. People have reported seeing faces coming out of those windows. But it's still the famous Ascot gates. Has anyone been inside the Ascot house? If so, I would love to know. And has any strange events taken place? But could you imagine this house back in the day? I mean, it's still a beautiful house now. Still, but I can imagine big parties taking place. By special invite only, of course. If the walls of Ascot House could talk, maybe they do.